Welcome to Operation Arsenal. There's quite a few new viewers around here since I posted the FC24 Arsenal career mode. So I wanted to introduce this series to those new people. But for those of you who have been seeing this for years, thank you for returning as always. But Operation Arsenal, I go straight into a review literally moments after the game ends. No cuts, no script, no notes. And I just talk about the game. That's it. Hashtag Operation Arsenal. At the end of every game, tweet me, get your thoughts in. I've posted a tweet. I'll see what kind of reviews we get later. What a game. First game back in the Champions League for Arsenal in 7 seasons. And we have smashed PSV, or PSV, however you want to say their name, 4-0. Oh my God. And what a performance from so many of our players. We could have had, I want to say, at least 5 players get man of the match today. Trossard, Jesus, Saka, Rice, Ødegaard, all absolutely fantastic. I think Rice isn't that highly scored, if that makes sense. He's only got a 7 because he didn't get an assist or a goal, but he did everything right. So big shout out to him. 76 minutes of just number 6 role perfection. Honestly, he's so good. Martin Ødegaard, captain, leader, soon to be legend. Goal and an assist. Saka got man of the match according to FOTMob. Goal and an assist. Jesus, goal. Trossard, goal and assist. Very, very impressive. As always, though, we will give a quick mention to the opposition. In this case, I would argue that PSV did not deserve to lose 4-0. Yes, we outclassed them. We were magnificent on the attack, and they couldn't really handle us. But I've got to admit, they looked pretty dangerous at times as well. We do seem shaky at the back at the Emirates. It doesn't make any sense. It must be the mentality that we're at home, we're going to attack, we don't need to worry about our defensive duties as much, which simply isn't the case. But thankfully, we did keep a clean sheet. Raya got an 8.1. I just realised, wow, he's doing well, isn't he? But PSV, I was particularly impressed with Bakayoko. I think he's going to get a big move soon. I know he was linked with Burnley, wasn't he? And I think, was it Brentford wanted him as well? But I could see him easily slotting into a top team at some point in his career. Lang looked dangerous. He's also a very good player. Benitez. Interestingly, the first 20 minutes or so, when we were 2-0 up, I was thinking, my God, he's having an absolute shocker. But I realised very quickly, as the match proceeded, he was making save after save. It could have been 6 or 7 tonight if it wasn't for Benitez. They really struggled. Bella Kotchap basically looked like the Southampton version, not the version that he will want to be. Boshagli or Boscagli, however you want to pronounce his name. It's French, right? Looked very shaky. Veerman really struggled to contain our midfield. Let's talk about Arsenal, though, because we had Havertz start. Havertz, we should have got Maddison. We really should have got Maddison. I've got to stop thinking like that, though. Havertz wasn't bad, okay? He needs a goal or an assist. He is now 1 game away from being 007 Havertz. I can't have that. It's a meme. He's 006 right now. No goals, no assists, 6 appearances. He needs something, and today was a huge chance. I'm a little bit sad that he wasn't put up front towards the end. I would have done it just for the confidence. We were 3-0 up. We obviously got the 4th goal. And that could have been Havertz, you know. But Ødegaard's goal was beautiful, so I'm glad that still happened. Zinchenko getting a 6.6 seems a little bit harsh. But yeah, he didn't need to have an incredible game. But Bakayoko is a handful, so not surprising, really. Smith Rowe came on, which was really nice to see. Such a relief that he is still going to get time, still going to get minutes. Reece Nelson got an assist, simple assist, but he did very well when he came on after 58 minutes. Tomiyasu was fine. Vieira is a different player this season. Again, really impressed with him. And Jorginho did his thing. Lozano's back at PSV. He came on and couldn't really do anything. Pepe came on late. I don't know why Pepe didn't start. I thought he was meant to be a really good player. But here is the obvious disparity in stats. We dominated possession. We had a lot more chances. But honestly, PSV had some good opportunities to score. A lot of chances that Raya just simply caught. The shots weren't particularly dangerous. But I would say in general, a 4-0 is a little bit harsh on PSV. It was a draw in the other game, as far as I'm aware. We can check that. Group B, round 1. And Man United lost to Bayern, of course. Yeah, Lens and Sevilla drew 1-1. So that's good for us. We are top of the group already, and that is great to see. That was the first loss for PSV in 26 games, I think I read. They haven't lost in 26 games. They come up against Arsenal, and then what? Okay, let me go ahead and get your replies in. So, hashtag Operation Arsenal, as always, guys. Oh my God, I've just seen the second comment. Austin, you couldn't write a better comeback script to the magnificent Champions League. Not a single bad performance from one player. 4 goals, 3 points and a clean sheet. Couldn't ask for more. It was well worth the wait. Was it though? 7 years? Please don't make me wait 7 years again. What a painful 7 years it's been. But he is right. It's a good comment, Austin. Thank you so much. I love it when you put a lot of effort into your tweets, guys. It gives me more to read. It's more interesting. And it's a very good point. It was a great return. What a night. First time in 7 years hearing that anthem at the Emirates, and we put in a 4-0 smashing. Love that. My dead nan could have beat PSV 10-0. It's not that impressive. Cool. Tyrone says, huge win, and what a return to the Champions League. All what's missing is Kai to get a confidence boost. That's what I was saying. If he gets a goal tonight, that would have been so nice. Hate to say it, we really weren't missing Martinelli. Ooh, that's a good point. We weren't. Everyone put in a tidy shift. Only point of issue was Noah Lang on Ben White, but it was dealt with. Great all-round performance. Yeah, Noah Lang, he's a very explosive player. He's very confident. And Ben White had to really work hard tonight, and so did Zinchenko. Both wingers were really good for PSV. On another day, when they're not coming up against an inform Arsenal, they probably do get a couple of goals. I'm guessing this is a PSV fan. GG's, we played our usual game, which can be done in the Eredivisie, but not against an opponent like Arsenal. In Eindhoven, it would be more difficult for Arsenal, I'm sure. Yeah, so we obviously play them away from home soon. And it'll be interesting because we won't play like we did tonight, for sure. Away from home, we're typically better, though. So we'll see what happens there. Don't double up on Saka, and that's what you get. It's true. So many teams are doing this now, putting 5-6 men on Saka. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, Saka was a menace again. On a whole, not a bad performance from anyone. I'd say the best we've played this season. At times, yes, but I would also argue the 1-0 win against Everton was just, we needed that so bad because of the recent form at Goodison Park. So I would still say that was maybe a better result and a better performance. Maybe, I don't know. It's tough. That's a good name, AFC Reliable. What a way to announce ourselves back in the Champions League. Honestly, there's so many comments, guys. I could be here forever. Unbelievable performance, especially from Ødegaard, running that midfield. Havertz played better as well. Love getting back to UCL football. Bring on Spurs. Yeah, guys, Sunday. What a game that's going to be. It's going to be so vital we get another win there. But do you know what? I think we will. I don't see how Tottenham can come to the Emirates, even with how well they're playing right now, and beat Arsenal. Because although we're going to concede, and I know we won't keep a clean sheet against Tottenham, because we don't keep clean sheets at the Emirates, we will score multiple goals. We will. We are going to score multiple goals against Tottenham. So I think it will just be a case of who can score more. Michael Owen or what? I really, really hope we show up. I would hate to lose that one, especially after such a good start this season. Brentford after that as well in the EFL Cup. Not an easy fixture. And then away to Bournemouth. We've seen Chelsea go there and struggle. Doesn't say much though. And then to France for Lens, and then it's the big one against Man City. We'll smash Chelsea, we'll beat Sevilla. The rest of these fixtures, I think we'll be all right. But I'm obviously very nervous for the Tottenham game and the Man City one, 2 huge matches. The EFL Cup, though, should we be prioritising the EFL Cup, the FA Cup? Are we realistically good enough to win the Champions League and the Premier League? It's very debatable. The Premier League, I think, is actually more attainable for us than the Champions League. I think a lot of our players are going to find it quite difficult in the latter stages of a Champions League when the pressure's really on and you're coming up against titans like Real Madrid who have won it 14 times or whatever. So I feel like it's bad, but imagine we get second place in the Premier League again and we put all of our focus in it. It wasn't an improvement, let's say, when we could potentially come away with an EFL Cup and an FA Cup, 2 trophies, and still get a second place and still get quarterfinals in the Champions League. I want a trophy this season. I want the FA Cup. But then again, I want us to win the Premier League. I want us to get to the semis, at least, of the Champions League. We'll just have to see how we deal with injuries and all of these games coming up because, we've got a big squad, but it's not... No, actually, it's not. It's an average-sized squad. We don't have an unbelievable amount of players that can come in and rotate. So it's going to be an interesting one, for sure. But I'm really excited for Sunday. I'll be live once again, so thank you to everyone who watched the watch-along now against PSV. And, of course, thank you to everyone watching the FC24 Arsenal Career Mode. Episode 3 is up tomorrow.